Start with Chris. Add a dash of sport, squeeze in some music, then shake, don't stir. And you've got the ultimate blend, LTID.
And now, here's your host.
He talks right, he knows his stuff, and he knows how to make a girl laugh.
Thank you! I'm here all week.
No! God, please, no! No!
I know, I'm sorry, but he's cheap and available.
How rude.
Right, Chris.
Hello, how the devil are we all? Good evening, good night, good afternoon, good morning, good day, goodbye. Good God. I thought we had sacked the bell end. I didn't know, waiting in the wings, we had a big, huge anchor. Adam Sadler, why the fuck didn't you fuck off with Brendan Rodgers? If that is the best team that you think putting a Marty in the back four is an absolutely fucking brilliant idea. The clappers are back today at the stadium. Somebody please run on the pitch and shove that clapper up Adam Sadler's arse. Because he's got no fucking idea. Has he got a bet on for Leicester to get relegated or what? Jesus Christ, what a team. Jamie Vardy, stop playing to the fucking crowd and play to the team that you think is going to win you the game, because Jamie Vardy isn't. 5 touches he had the other night in the first half. 5, and yet you picked him again. And if you're going to pick him, pick the team that's going to play to his strengths. Jesus Christ almighty. Get Brendan back. Get Jesse March in now. He can't do any worse than fucking Adam Sadler. You watch. We'll win 5-0 now.
This is the Leicester Till I Die Watchalong show. Join in the chat and don't forget to subscribe.
I will love it if we beat them. Love it.
Do you think we will? Because I don't. Good evening. This is LTID TV, and we are now live on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitter. If I've not been cut off by any of those tweets for my swearing. Thank you for joining us live. For those of you joining us via our podcasts, we are on all the major platforms, and thank you so much for lending me your ears. And of course, you can say to your smart speakers, play the podcast, Leicester Till I Die, and you'll be able to listen to us there. Not this show, because they don't go out live. And of course, you can follow us on all our socials, which are listed below. Look, take my mind off this shit that I'm about to watch for the next 90-odd minutes. This guy, do you remember him? Jim Melrose. Leicester player from 1980 to 1982. If he's remembered for nothing else, he's remembered for that game against Shrewsbury in the FA Cup. He was involved in that one. He didn't go in goal. Maybe we could do with him today. I don't think he's only about 58. Get him on that. He'd have more fucking touches than Vardy. I'm sorry, but he's coming next Friday at 9 o'clock. The prediction show will be moving to the Wednesday, and next Friday at 9 o'clock, we will be having the one-to-one with Jim Melrose. So looking forward to that. Let's just have a go through some of the chats. Scott, good afternoon. If it is, it is. I'm past fucking caring, to be honest with you. I don't know who said what, Brooke, to be honest with you. If he comes in and keeps us up, I don't think he's the manager if we go down. I don't think he's the manager if he stays up. But look, 2 words. Claudio Ranieri. Gray, afternoon all. Hope it isn't that American. Don't rate him at all. Be careful, you've got American above you in the chat. I wouldn't appoint Marsh. I think we can attract someone with a higher profile. Do you think so? Because with that shit, I don't know who'd want to come to us. Steven Gerrard would turn us down. Alan Pardew would turn us down. That's how shit we are. Because Top couldn't grow his pair of balls quick enough. He was waiting for them to drop, and he finally decided much too late. And yes, another crack. It is great. It is totally. We'll be coming on to that soon. Shane, good evening. Fuck my life. Exactly, Matthew. Exactly. Adam Sadler. I think he's betting. I would not be surprised, allegedly, if Adam Sadler's not been nipping down to the local Paddy Power, going, look, about a £5 on Leicester getting relegated for me. I'm living the dream, Chris. I'm living the dream. How are you? Good afternoon as well. I'd take any good afternoons, good mornings, good day, as you know me. Leicester 1, Bournemouth 2. Why the hell Victor central midfield? I don't know what you mean on that one. I've got to be honest with you. But we'll look at the team in a second. 2-1 says Gray. I'll come back to score predictions in a second, because I'm not going to be able to write them all down at the moment. Nate, good morning, Nate. How are you? I tell you what, you couldn't pick a fucking worse team, dickhead. Not you, Brookline. Adam Sadler. 2-0 says Matthew. Just keep a hold of these until I get it. Otherwise I won't be able to write them down and you'll get forgotten. Where the hell is Cags? He's probably as far away from this load of shit as he can. Shane, remind me later. You remember Jim well? We'll be speaking to him on Friday at 9 o'clock. Trying to stay positive. What are you on about? Big Sam would turn us down too. I think anybody with a brain in their head would do. Alina, how are you? Well, we have 7 defensive players on when we need a win. I think Adam Sadler is still phoning Brendan, and he's going like, Brendan, who should I pick? Oh, well, Adam, we need a win today, so let's go defensive because we don't want to lose. One bell end replaced by one anchor. Yeah, indeed we are. A Martin Sumari, really? I know. I might start supporting Carlisle, Chris. I might have to follow you over there. So look, what the fuck is this? What is this lineup? Because, will somebody explain to me, please? I get Everson in goal. We've got... Do you know what? Has he gone Castagna? I think he's gone Castagna and Marte. Because let's just get it up on the BBC. I'm a bit confused. I wish they'd just put it in the proper right order and not in numerical order. Bloody annoying, that. Right, so we've got Everson. Yeah, across the back. Well, what they've actually got it as, the BBC have surely have got this wrong, because they've got Pierre at right back, Sumari on the right wing. I mean, the BBC I have no idea what the hell they're thinking of there. For me, we are looking at Castagna, Amati, Faze, Christensen, Pierre, Sumare, Ndidi in the middle, and Madison, Barnes and Vardy up front, because they did so well against Aston Villa, didn't they? Jesse Marsh, please get in as quickly as you can. No, he shouldn't. He had 5 fucking touches. But Adam Sadler wants to sort of go, Adam Sadler is more. He wants to stay the crowd's friend. He wants the crowd to love him, so he's going to pick Vardy. It fucking didn't work the other day for you, tosspot, did it? If Vardy scores now after 5 minutes, I'm going. You know he will. You know he will after this. It's a joke. It is a total and utter joke. It really is. Then he's gone 2-0. I have to say, I really just don't know what the fuck, to be honest with you. I don't at all. I've given up, to be honest with you. You know, if we go down, I mean, I've got to say, first of all, I've got to say congratulations to Burnley. If we go down, that ain't happening with us. We ain't going to come back. We ain't that good. And I don't think we could get rid of... Well, A, we wouldn't get as good a manager as Company by looking at what we are setting our standard as. And B, I mean, if Marsh is coming in till the end of the season, fair enough, guys. Fair enough. But not as a permanent one, please. You know. David's gone 1-1. David says, Jesse, come in. We need you urgently. We so do. We so do indeed. Don't follow me. I went 2-1 to Leicester, but I also went 2-0 to Man United. And then on the prediction show last night, changed it to 3-0. Shows how fucking shit I am. But this lined up... Sorry, I can't even remember your name, Herbert. Just change... You can change it on YouTube, you know. Luke, isn't it, I think? This lineup is a disgusting joke. Just see, I'm not predicting anything. It could be somebody totally left field. Like I say, look at Claudio. He wasn't even in the betting, you know. And it's all paper talk, you know. They've got to write something. In advanced talks, Jesse Marsh could be in place by the end of the weekend. We don't know whether that's just till the end of the season or not. I'm just looking down here. I mean, it doesn't say. It doesn't say. So let's not worry. Look, I'm sat here now. I hope we win. Obviously, I want us to win. I also want Adam Sandler out of my club as well. Told you, bro. No, I'm exactly the same as you. Told you, bro. I am sat here looking at that thinking, what the fuck? Are we going to win this game? Not with that lineup. This is why you were a fucking first team coach and not a manager. You haven't got the first clue. I give up. I absolutely give up. Brad, I've asked Brad to come on and discuss the team with me. I think he's avoiding me like the plague. I think he knows where I'm going. I don't think he's overly happy either, if I'm honest with you. I'm just going to see now if I can get the game up, which was always fun. Don't know why I want to watch it though, if I'm honest with you. Jesus. When does watching your football team become self-harm? Because that's how I feel it is at the moment. Doug, good evening, sir. Good afternoon. I don't even fucking know what time of day it is. I'm absolutely, totally past caring. I mean, this has changed. I've got to be honest with you. This has changed, but this was no, this hasn't changed. Sorry. This is the line. We've got David Coote in the middle today. Lee Betts, Timothy Wood are his assistants. Oliver Langford, never heard of him, as the fourth official. Neil Swarbrick is on VAR, and Sean Massey Ellis, you may remember she was the first linesman to officiate an EPL match and got Andy Gray the sack. Tell you what, she does a lot better job than some of the men. I'm not going to say against her. Scott is in. I tell you what, like I said, congratulations to Burnley. Deserve to come back up. We ain't going to do that. So if anybody thinks we're going to go down, we're not even going to do a Watford or a Norwich and come back by the playoffs. we are going to be going down. At least Top will be able to. I mean, yes, he paid the 190 odd million pounds off, and we love him for it. Of course we do, but at least he won't have to pay out all the million on the new ground and all the infrastructure around, because it'll be empty. Bristol City coming on a Tuesday night. That's not going to fill another 8,000 seats, is it? No, I mean, Company will only go to Manchester City. I really do believe that. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Doug. Yes, I hadn't even thought about it, and then my financial advisor, that sounds very smart, doesn't it, rang me up and said, like, why don't you just take your pension? And I went, well, I know. I am on universal credit. It's not going to bring me that much in, is it? And then he told me, because I've been into this pension since I was about 26. And suddenly I'm looking at it, and he goes, no, you get nearly double what you're getting on universal credit. I thought, fuck this then, I'm off. So, yeah, thank you very much. Thank you so very much in my retirement. It's nice. It's a weight off my shoulders. If Leicester were a better team, I'd actually be smiling. Don't know who you are, Facebook, but yeah, I agree with you. Scott, I don't know whether we will. I really don't know whether we will on that. Let's just have a look at this, because if I bring the table up, this is how it is looking as we speak. Everton have dropped back into it. I did have it up, but it's gone somewhere. There we go. Everton are back down to 16th with that loss to Manchester United. So we've got Southampton bottom with 23. The bottom club that's beaten us twice. Leicester 19th with 25. With a chairman that can't decide what he wants to, whether he wants to have a piss or a shit when he wakes up in the morning, and a standing manager that's fucking worse than the one we've just sacked. Bournemouth. This is gonna. I'm hoping. See, I'm doing a bit of the old Steve Lynex here, reverse psychology. That if we are totally and utterly shit, then I can say, well, what do I know about football? And by me saying that, we'll go and win 5-0. Yeah, as if. Let's get the score up there. And then Forest, 27th points in 17th. Everton, same in 16th. West Ham, same in 15th. I think West Ham are going to be safe. I really do. Wolves in 14th with 28. Leeds in 13th with 29. And let's just have a look at who is playing today and where they are playing. So let's look at this one. So Villa are hosting Forest. Sorry, Luke. Come on, Villa. Brentford, Newcastle. I'll be honest with you, I don't really give a shit. Fulham, West Ham. Come on, Fulham. But I think with Mitrovic, out, I think West Ham could get something there. My stream's just come on, and it's WWE or something. Yeah, WWE Raw. That should be Adam Sandler's arse when somebody shoved all them trappers up it. We're hosting Bournemouth, of course. Spurs, Brighton. Don't really give a shit about that one. Wolves, Chelsea. Kind of want Chelsea to do that. I think Wolves will be. Well, they're only 3 points ahead of us. If Chelsea beat them and we win today, we will go above Wolves. We'll be up to 13th. Bloody hell, nosebleed time. And then, obviously, tonight, Southampton are beating Man City. And don't you just know, if we lose, that Southampton will go ahead and beat Man City. That said, does it matter? Because if we lose, it's Bournemouth that's putting a gap between them and us. Whether we're 18th, 19th, or 20th, we are going down. So it does not matter. Do you remember the days when we used to say, "Oh, going down," and we used to look forward to it? That was after we discovered girls, of course. Thank you very much, Gray. I appreciate that. have positive fives in spite of the team selection. I'll have whatever you're on, mate. Luke, look, it took us 23 years to get back, including in those 23 years was a few. Yes, it was. It took us 10, in fairness. Took us 10, so we weren't quite as bad as that. Loopy Law, where do you think we are going to place at end of season? I would take 17th, but I think we could be 18th or 19th. I really do. Marsh would be a good appointment. Yeah, till the end of the season. I think so. If we lose today, I do honestly believe that is it. But here we go. So these are the score predictions from the LTID team and the X-Foxes. As you can see, there's two colours there. Those that have got the scores in green think that we will stay up at the end of the season. Those of us that have put our predictions in red think we will go down at the end of the season. So Brad's gone 3-1 today and us staying up. I've gone 2-1 to us and going down. Craig's gone 4-2. Well, we've scored that many goals all season, have we? But he thinks we'll stay up. Tags has gone 2-1 Leicester, and Ian Marshall has gone 1-1. With both those ex-players thinking we're going to go down. Ian Wilson has gone 2-0. Steve Lynex has gone 1-0, and they both think we will stay up. Steve Walsh has gone 2-1, the same as me, and has agreed with me that he thinks Leicester will be going down at the end of the season. Look, I hope we're all wrong, but who knows? Who knows? Mike's in. Good evening, Mike. Good afternoon, good morning, good day, goodbye. Hello. David, 2 Premier Leagues in the season. Jesse is lucky. I mean, Courtney Sweetman Kirk has said Jesse March wouldn't be a good appointment. Remind me who she is. My mind's gone. Brookline has gone 2-0 to Bournemouth, and Nate has gone 2-1 to Leicester. So, just to run through the scores, I've gone 2-1. Brad, who'll be joining us at half-time, has gone 3-1. Gray has gone 2-1 to Leicester. Matthew 2-0. These are all to Leicester unless I say otherwise. Rene 2-0. David's gone for a draw 1-1. Bookline's gone 2-0 to Bournemouth. And Nate has gone 2-1 to Leicester. As you know, I do live down this end of the country, so I've got a few people I know down here. They are shitting it just as much as we are, I've got to say. And on the prediction show last night, we did have a Bournemouth fan on. And we've done a few shows with the Bournemouth fans, and he is absolutely pooing it. He is pooing his pants. Loopy has gone 2-1 to Leicester. Steve said, I think if we win today, we'll stay up. Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot rides on today's game, which is why has he picked such a shit starting lineup? And this is the form going into the match today. Not the best. Is he an ex-Leicester player? Okay. You know more than me, Luke. Mike's gone. No, Mike, it's fine. It's opinions. Football is about opinions. And look at that form guide. Bournemouth have actually won 2. They beat Fulham and they beat Liverpool. We scored all 3 games against Liverpool goals and we can't fucking win. And look at that. We managed to get a draw off Brentford. Oh, yeah. Sorry, okay. Sorry, I've. You know what? I've just fallen in. Sorry, We have played. That sums me up at the moment. This is why I'm retiring. Alzheimer's is setting in. We have played 11 times in the Premier League. We've only won 2. They've won 4. We've won 2 at home, but as yet, they have not won any away. There's been 5 draws, but a draw tonight would not be good enough. I'm sorry, it would not be good enough. We need to win. We need to win. I just don't know. Somebody tell me we're going to stay up, please. And the match is coming straight up in a few minutes.
This podcast is proud to be part of the TalkSport Fan Network. TalkSport. Powered by fans.
Hello, Matt Elliott here.
Hi, Alan Smith here.
Hey guys, Ian Hume here.
Hi everybody, Jerry Taggart here.
Be sure to watch
Chris and Leicester Till I Die TV
for all the latest Leicester City news and information.
You can also subscribe on YouTube and various social media channels
for the latest updates and news on Leicester City Football Club.
Come on, you foxes!
Indeed, we could do with a couple of them, could we not? In the team today. It would. Well, we probably. I don't know. Top's there. He's not looking. I mean, he never exactly looks like he's having a party, does it? In fairness to him, but I was watching him against the Crystal Palace, and even he was getting wound up by it. Hey dear with me. Okay. I don't know if I can just bear with me 1 second, guys. I just take that up a little bit. There we go. Let's put it back where it was. Didn't make any difference, did it? Oh, we are literally about 2 minutes off. This, I mean, we've been saying this so much. Anthony's going 1-1. Would I take it? Would I take a draw? I really don't know. Because we just can't afford it. But we've got to win. There's just no two ways about it. We have to win. I've gone 2-1 to Leicester. I am equal second in the Xbox Prediction League. So don't forget, guys, if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe. There's 24 of you in at the moment, so please also smash that likes button. And remember, there is just one rule and one rule only, and that is no spoilers. Any spoilers, you are kicked out. I don't care whether I've known you years or you're new in the chat. You get blocked and kicked out. So don't spoil it. I'm going to be behind everybody. We're all on different times. Do not, until I say something, do not give any spoilers out in the chats. MWF, yeah, we could. We'll be in trouble if they score, obviously, because I've not got confidence in this team to come back. That's the only thing, Anthony. We have got quite a few games against teams around us. Did I? Oh my God. Oh my God. Did I just see Jesse March in the crowd?
Are you serious?
I mean, I don't believe it.
Is that a joke?
Yeah, I'm sorry, it was. I didn't see him in the crowd at all. Just wanted to see if anybody would go mad.
Was that really necessary?
Oh, come on. It's all I've got. It's all I've got. Max, so how are you doing? You mean Omid? Do you mean Omid? Who does he remind me of? I've just seen Adam Sadler. I don't believe it, Margaret. There are 4 teams on 27 points, so a draw won't do. Exactly. We have got to play, I say, a lot of teams around us. And that is the only thing. Yeah, like I say, it is 4-3-3. But Jesus Christ, why? So coming up, we got Man City next. And if we lose this, and then obviously Man City, we're not going to get anything. They're probably going to put... Oh, can I just say, by the way, some good news today. We no longer hold the record for having the most number of shots against us in the first half of a Premier League game. Man United equalled it against Everton, I believe. So we've got Man City next. Then we've got Wolves at home, Leeds away. Can you imagine if Jesse Marsh is in the dugout for that? Everton at home, Fulham away, then Liverpool and Newcastle. Great. Just before West Ham on the last day. Now, Premier League have just put 3 at the back. Christensen, Faze and Amati. So maybe we're going like a 5 at the back when we're defending, 3 when we're going forward. At the moment, Gray, we couldn't beat the Rose and Crown's women's 5-a-side second team. LCFC supporter has gone 2-1 to Leicester, same as me. Probably Gray, probably. Oh, we've kicked off. Here we go, guys. Let's have a look. I think it's a corner to Bournemouth straight away. Lena has gone 2-1. I'll allow it, Lena. It's kicked off, but I will allow it. There's a corner to Leicester. Leicester attacking the Cop end in the first half. That's a little bit different. Leicester in all blue, kicking from right to left. I've just given away a free kick. What the hell is Christensen doing on the right? And Bournemouth obviously in their red and black stripes and black shorts. Adam Sandler sat on the bench. Doug has gone 1-1. Yeah, Thunder, I am. That's the joy of a fire. Hey! What the fuck? Faze and bloody Everson, talk to each other, you wankers. 2 minutes in, and it's a fucking cock up already. We got away with that. Jesus, the pair of you talk. Unbelievable, that. Absolutely unfucking believable. Faze leaves it. Iverson didn't come all the way out fully for it. A Bournemouth player nearly nipped in and took it. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm about a minute and a half, I think, behind the live action. There's a free kick to Bournemouth. Not sure who you're supporting there, Sebster. There's a free kick on the near side, literally just outside the semicircle on the penalty box. That is literally just to the right of it as we look. I say, and Bournemouth are kicking from the left to the right. In a normal strip of red and black, it's a chipped ball in. It's a fucking hell! I thought that had gone in. I thought that had gone in then. Jesus. Oh, it's an I. Sorry, guys. It looked like it was an apostrophe. They were just saying, come on you, whoever it happened to be. So, Leicester looking nervous at the start. Christian's unlucky to get a throw in here on the left-hand side. He had nowhere to go with the ball. Nobody was offering themselves to take the pass. Is it me, or does the Bournemouth manager have a bit of a look of Kevin Phillips about him? And it's kicked all the way back to Everson. So we're having the majority of possession at the start, but we're not particularly doing much with it at the moment. Oh, well cut out by FaZe. Bournemouth trying to come through. FaZe gets it and brings it away. Headed forward by FaZe, but only straight to a Bournemouth defender. I'm just going to try and get this so that the table is live. There we go. So this is the live table now. So as anything happens, you will see how it affects the table. Bournemouth through. Oh, just a little bit too far for the striker there. It's a lovely through ball. Beat the offside trap, the striker for Bournemouth. So nervous. So nervous. Eggs. That's why I didn't read it out straight away, Shane, because I thought half of them times I do, they come back and it's ruled out. So, little 1-2 there by Leicester in the centre. Oh, lovely chip through ball, but it doesn't quite get to the player. Leicester get it back in, but there's nobody on the end of it. It goes straight to a defender, but they're still pressing. On the far side. It's chipped in! What a fucking time for my stream to just freeze. I've got an awful stream at the moment. Just re-showing. Vardy was put his hand up for a penalty, but I don't think he was ever going to get it. Yeah, sure, Mike. On a Fire Stick, Max. It is not on any channels as such. So, Bournemouth got the ball. Number 15 here on the near side. Plays it back into their own half. Bournemouth can afford to play a waiting game because the longer it goes on, it's 0-0 in all the 3 o'clock kickoffs at the moment. Somebody's saying here, how crucial is the form of Vardy, Barnes and Maddison going to be in Leicester's survival bid? I don't know why Vardy's being picked. I really don't. Yeah, I can't. For obvious reasons, Max, like I say, if you get a, well, you know Fire Stick and you know what you can do on a Fire Stick. But you are most welcome, Max. You are most welcome. You've just come on here to see a grown man cry, haven't you? Anthony, just watch it with the jokes, mate. I know I normally take a joke, but we're on very sticky ground today. So it's gone against the run of play if that goal counts, because Brighton have had 67% of the possession. And that's another score line I'm not predicting well. 10 minutes gone. Christensen with the throw-in on the near side to Maddison. Bournemouth bring it away, though. Apparently it was a good goal as well. Yeah. Sumari left. It was kicked out for a throw. We luckily got a bit of a clip on it. Vardy, it's over the top. Barnes, lovely clip back to Maddison. Maddison he puts it across. Nobody is there. This is annoying me now. Oh, it's a shot from Castagna, but it is well wide. Good little patches of play that for Leicester. Vardy header off to Barnes. Barnes back heel to Maddison. Maddison maybe should have released it sooner. Not a good ball off. Yeah, shame we haven't got a team that's as good enough to play on it. Thunder. It's a lovely day down there. 59% win probability at the moment. They say Leicester got a 59% chance of winning this. But it does look, you're quite right, the pitch looks immaculate. It's a lovely sunny day. When you see games like this, you do honestly think, why isn't football a summer sport? But we've lost it and Bournemouth come forward. Oh, and it was bad passage of play. As I'm looking at this, I must admit you can tell why these two teams are where they are in the league. I'm sorry, Max, but I'm well behind. I'm well behind this fucking link. I must admit, as I'm watching this, no, he's not Boris. He's had his day. Definitely Gray, definitely. He should not even be on that pitch. He should not be on that pitch. 5 touches in the first half against Villa, and you're telling me he should be our main man, Boris? For me, no. Your opinion, and I respect you for it. Matt, no, Tielemans again, he's shite at the moment. He's been shite for the whole season. He wasn't particularly good last year. Not all of it down to him. Rodgers was playing him more defensively, and he's an attack-minded player. But he nobody would when after we won the World Cup. If we'd sold him then, we would have probably got 60 million for him. And I know he's going for a free now, so we don't get anything for him. But we wouldn't get 6 million for him if we sold him now. Get a new manager in, Matthew. Get a new manager in. Because this one's no better than the one that he's replaced. Well, Sky say whatever. I mean, Sky say these things to get a discussion going, a bit like Talk Sport. I mean, what the hell did Clinton Morrison ever win? Probably a wank competition in his bedroom. And welcome along, Craig. My game's going fucking backwards here. It's ridiculous. So Bournemouth in possession. Little trickery. They've still got it on the near side. 15-14. Back to 14. Nice little movement here from Bournemouth. Ooh, a cheeky back heel there from the Bournemouth players. Thought they might have been able to do something with it. Gray, when you look at this team that he's picked today, what would you say? Is Rodgers' bum buddy? Yeah, but that I'm on about the overall play. One shot doesn't mean make you Premier League champions, Craig. You had one shot. You've had one shot on target, but he's out of the three strikers, Nate. He is the one that's got more goals, I think. I mean, he has scored more goals against Aston Villa than any other Leicester player in recent memory. But, you know, he's dropped for the Villa game. Bournemouth are coming away again. Madison's got it. Shane, can you do me a favour, mate? Can you please hold on until you know it's all confirmed? Because all I'm doing at the moment is just ignoring your comments, because I say not your fault, but half of them obviously are cancelled due to VAR. So if you can wait until it's all confirmed before you put the score in, I would be grateful. Bournemouth trying to chip it in from the far side. It comes off a Leicester player for a throw-in. I'm not looking at this game thinking we're looking good. Not at all. I said last week the performance against Villa was a lot better than Palace, and if we reproduce that performance, we might start to play well. But we aren't producing that performance at the moment. One game and we're back to literally average football. I don't want to see any scores until they're confirmed. Definitely no spoilers for the Leicester game. I don't mind scores or news being put up regarding the other games, but like we say, that we keep seeing them and then, it's cancelled for VAR. Wait until it's all been confirmed. And I can say I've got a screen up here with all the scores on anyway, so until it comes up on the screen here for the other games, I'm not even going to read them out anyway. Christensen on the near side, chips it into the box. Oh, just over Vardy's head. Oh, that was close. That was close. West Ham, it says here, have scored against Fulham. Massive goal. Yes, it is. Prince William is at Aston Villa. There to watch his team. $15, it's a chip in. Bournemouth have got a chance here. Oh, they were literally crowding him out. The Leicester defender, not good defending by Leicester at all. And we crowded them out. Bournemouth still got the ball, enjoying a good spell of possession here. Bayes heads it out and he goes out for a throw-in. Both teams are having the odd spells. I don't suppose Spurs have got a horse in that race, have they, Gray? See what I did there? West Ham are up to 12th here now. A couple of wins and they've pulled away. I was thinking that, Max. Either, to be honest, I was about to say one team, and then I'm thinking, no, they both look. I mean, Leicester just lost the ball again. Down the far side, good defending there by Ricardo. Chris Waddle says there's been some nearly chances, a couple in the box, but you can see they lack confidence. When they get in the final third, you're looking for Madison Barnes, Billing or Solanke to make something happen, and it's just not happening at the moment. It is not happening. So West Ham, I mean, they won that scrappy game against Southampton. To be honest with you, Boris, if he comes in with fresh ideas, because this guy's got no fresh ideas, he's just recycling Brendan's ideas. Craig, we're all managers, aren't we? You know what I mean? We're all sort of, think that we can pick a team. If you go on and win, you'll go, yeah, oh God, O'Neill knew what he was doing. So it's still 0-0. So Man United beat Everton in the early kickoff on BT. Is it 0-0 in all the games except Fulham 0, West Ham 1, and Tottenham 1, Brighton 0. If Fulham can get an equaliser, I might get a few points on that game because I went for the 1-1 draw. Do you remember, Craig, that last night I said, I've gone 2-0 for Manchester United, but I changed it at the last minute to 3? That just sums my luck up. Oh, it's a penalty for Brentford. Everton definitely are still in it. Leicester 14th. I tell you what, mate, I do not know what you've just been smoking, but stay off it, mate. Stay off it. All the best, Nate. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I'll see if we can if we do a post match. What's he given there? And Marty was trying to let it go out for a goal kick, and I thought he caught it and put it out. I think it should be a corner to Bournemouth, I think. Yeah. Brentford have missed the penalty. Maddison has got to be careful he doesn't talk himself into the referee's book here. It says here the home fans are getting more and more anxious. We certainly are. Well, Stevens was pushing then. He was a blatant push to Leicester Samari out the way. It's a corner. On the far side to Bournemouth. Oh, my God. Billing forced a really good save out of Everson. From the corner, it was headed out to Billing, who was just outside the box on the near side, has a low shot in, and it's a good save. Good save by Everson. But it gives Bournemouth another corner. I hope that is confirmed, Luke. It looks like it is. 1-0 to Wolves. I've got to say, at the moment, Bournemouth are looking the better team. We look devoid of any idea. Advantage played there. Barnes on the far side. Bournemouth are coming back in numbers. Barnes goes down, but it's still with Leicester. Across the field to Christensen on the near side. Plays it into the middle and to Faze. To Amati. Oh, for fuck's sake, Amati. Plays it to Samari, who was falling over. Now, there's a bit of an obvious statement. Dion Dublin, Tony will be disappointed. No shit, Sherlock. He's just missed a penalty. I thought he'd be having a party. It isn't, Gray. It isn't. I've got to say, fair play to Bournemouth. They are looking the better team at the moment. They've got it on the far side with the left back. I don't know what Adam Sadler has been doing this since the Villa game, but it actually got worse. Yeah. It just says here, for the teams above Bournemouth and Leicester City, West Ham are leading, Wolves are leading. All of a sudden, results for other teams can crank up the pressure. And this is it. This is it. 3 attempts for Leicester, 4 for Bournemouth, just the 1 on target, which was for Bournemouth. No, I'm not Anthony. Yeah, Craig, I'm not sure which match you're referring to there. If it's till the end of the season, great. I'd take him. If it's if it's permanent, God no. That smacks of desperation. Okay. Smacks of desperation and smacks of lack of ambition. Bournemouth got the ball on the right here. Can he chip? Yeah, lovely chip into the box. Headed down. Oh, they just can't get it under control, Bournemouth. If we were playing, and no disrespect to Bournemouth, if this was against Man City next week, we'd probably be 3 down by now. Lovely ball to the far side. Oh, how did he miss it? How did Billing miss it? I'm glad he did. Sorry, not Billing. Blake. Salaki, sorry. I get what I've no idea who your players are. Solanke missed us. And that should have been 1-0 Bournemouth. Yeah, but Tom at Leicester Fan TV, Gray, he's only the same as me. Okay. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to say, whoa, let's have a look. Steven Gerrard is going to be the manager till the end of the season. There isn't one bit of news out there that said it's permanent. Jack, we are playing totally shite. We will look at this as a point gained, and that is why that is how far we've dropped. Yeah, they're in advanced talks, but it doesn't say whether it's advanced talks until the end of the season or advanced talks permanently. And whatever it says, it's only paper talk. So just because Tom says it, Gray, not been awful, you know. Bournemouth have it on the far side. Still got it here, Bournemouth. It's all Bournemouth at the moment. Leicester, you think Bournemouth were the home team. Leicester just cannot get the ball away. I'm certainly hoping that, Gray. Like I say, I'd take it to the end of the season, but not permanently. Taverner is coming on for Bournemouth. Otara. Otara, that's a good name for a player being taken off, isn't it? Otara. See, Otara. I don't know, whoever it is. Dango. Dango is being taken off. And Marcus Taverner has come on. We will be in a minute anyway. So that could be tactical. Brighton have equalised against Tottenham. Lewis Dunk. 1-1 there. So can we just end that game now, please, and I can get 3 points? So as things stand, Everton, Bournemouth are out of the bottom 3 as things stand. I don't believe it. I do not believe it.
I don't believe it.
Billing has scored for Bournemouth. Just remember, guys, wait until I say it, because if you say something before I say anything, you are out the chat. Oh, I tell you what I'm going to do. For this game, I'm just not even going to look at the chat. I'm going to take the chat off altogether. No shit, Mike. Really? Are we? I hadn't noticed that. I wouldn't have thought that, Thanks, I hadn't worked that one out. I just fucking give up. I don't know what the point is anymore. It's a minute of injury time. It is embarrassing. It is embarrassing what's happened to this team. And I've got to say, I'm laying a lot of the fault at Top's door. He had the chance, to sack Rodgers ages ago. Brad, talk to me.
We need to sack Rodgers, mate. We need to sack him. I don't know how he survived that imaginary sacking. I don't know how he stayed in charge after the Villa defeat. I don't know how he's still in charge now. But I'd heard rumours that we sacked him and this assistant manager was in charge, but nothing's changed. So I can't believe that Rodgers has been sacked. So I'm wanting him sacked, please. I would say there's 10 clowns on the pitch because I can't be mean to Iverson. I'd give him an 8 if I could right now in a half-time performance. He saved our skins. This is embarrassing. I'm looking forward to Stoke, Huddersfield, Millwall, you name them. You fucking put them against us because we're going to get beat by them next season as well in the Championship. Absolutely embarrassing. I'm done with this club. It's a bunch of clowns. Bunch of clowns on that pitch apart from my goalkeeper. Absolutely pathetic. And you know what? I haven't even got energy to pretend like I'm angry. I'm just so used to it. It is piss. It's not even pissed me off. I'm used to it. I'm planning next season around seeing Bristol City at the King Power. You know, maybe getting an M69 derby live on Sky on a Friday night. I'm looking forward to it, mate, because we might actually win a fucking game of football that way. This pathetic bunch of absolute losers.
This lot could not beat, like I say, the Rose and Crown women's, 5-a-side B team. I mean, what the fucking hell is a Marty doing in the team? And Simare. And why is Vardy on the fucking pitch?
Because Rodgers is still in charge. He's still in charge. Anyone with half an inkling of a brain cell and any ambition to put their name out there to get promoted from assistant to manager would change something. He's changed fuck all. So as far as I'm concerned, we still haven't sacked Rodgers.
No.
We still haven't sacked Rodgers. Rodgers is still in the dugout. He's still getting paid. And he's still telling everybody that they're beautiful human beings and they've got great character. Rodgers, you were sacked, mate. What are you doing managing the club still? Get out. It's too late, because we're going to get smashed by Bournemouth. They're going to go and score 2 more. We're going to lose 3-0. Then we're going to get spanked about 6-7-0 by Man City. You might as well write that down as my prediction because we ain't winning a game this season. We ain't winning another game. We're going to get smashed by everybody. We're going to come bottom on 25 points. And we're probably going to lose the opening game of the season 3-0 to Paul Ince's Reading or something like that next season. It's an absolute wealth of embarrassment.
If Jesse Marsh is in charge next season, yes, we fucking will. I
mean, we might actually get a draw in the Championship with Jesse Marsh in charge. Brilliant. This is what it's become.
I would take him till the end of the season purely because we need somebody in that at least has got some tactical sense, which obviously Adam Sadler hasn't.
Mate, you ain't got... What was the comedian that used to hit the puppet and he goes, oh, he's only a puppet? Because everybody used to go, oh, when he beat him. I feel like Rodgers is there with his hand up this Adam Sadler's arse, doing the same thing. Absolute joke. I'm all for it now, mate. Steven Gerrard, Scott Parker, I don't give a shit. Someone who's got a clue to put 2 up front and a brain cell. Anyone that's got a brain can come in and do this job. You could do this job. People in the comments could apply for the Leicester job. You know, if you live in Leicester and you're on Universal Credit and they're demanding that you apply for a job, send your CV into Leicester and say, I'll play 2 up front because you've got a good chance of getting to the final cut. This is a shamble of embarrassment of the way this club's being ran in the footballing department. I'm not talking about the owners, I'm talking about the footballing department. It's an absolute laughable... It's a sick joke.
I mean, I haven't even fucking seen the goal yet. That's how fucking far behind I am. I'm not. I mean, yeah, we blame Rodgers because it's the manager who picks the team. It's the manager who trains the team during the week. At least we've not had any injuries since Rodgers was wanked off. I tell you what, though, right? I tell you who I do blame now, and we've been blaming Rodgers all this time. And you know what? It's Top. Because he hadn't got the fucking balls to do it earlier in the season when we had a chance to stay up. This is his fault. And if we go down, the buck stops at Top's door. Because he did not have the balls to actually sack him earlier when we could have brought somebody in that could have actually changed things. Oh no, he wanted to stick with his bum buddy fucking Rodgers, didn't he? Well, I hope you're going to enjoy your £192 million in the Championship, Top.
Yeah. And Dave, you say it's convenient now we're doing poorly to blame Rodgers. Well, were we not 19th with Rodgers? So we haven't just been blaming Rodgers for this. That was awful. That was all on Madders, that goal, really. But in a sense of that it was only Madder's fault for the actual inevitable outcome. But you cannot tell me that since the 5th minute that goal has not been in the making. Because a Villa side full of confidence scored their goals past us when they had the chances. Crystal Palace took 31, but eventually put 2 past us. If we're going to continue to allow people, whether it's at their ground or our ground, completely bitches like a pimp with its hoe, excuse my language, and I'll take the blame and defend you if it comes up and goes. But why are we letting them treat us like that no matter where we play? We get beat. Leicester get battered everywhere they go, and that is the sentiment of it. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Stevie Wonder. Right, blind man's come, right? Even he can see we need 2 up front. Even he can see we need to be flooding the midfield. This clown is just Rodgers' little puppet. It's like watching the worst Pinocchio movie of my life because he actually is a real boy. He's not even a wooden puppet.
I mean, and Tielemans is not our best player at the moment because he's fucking injured. So how can he be our best player? I mean, explain to me the lot. I'm sorry, Loopy. I'm not going to go at you, but how can somebody... I said the other day, a couple of weeks ago, I wanted to put a player in the team that got a cruciate ligament injury. So we all make the mistakes. He's injured. He can't be the best player, and he hasn't been the best player even when he was fit all season, in my opinion.
You just need to Mike Bassett this. You really need to give it to Mike Bassett. Back line of 4, middle 4, and 2 up front.
I love that.
Ladies and gentlemen, England will be playing 4-4-2. There
we go. He knew he should be. Ray says we won the Premier League and the Cup with 2 strikers up front. Can someone explain to me why we play with 1 striker up front? It doesn't work for us. Hell, it doesn't work for Tottenham. Top out, agree. Chris spot on. Look, I'm not saying the top should get out. I mean, he obviously loves the club. You don't put 192 million quid into anything if you haven't got some love and some faith for them. All I'm saying is he needs to start making the decisions when there needs to start being made.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. It does. And unfortunately, it looks like he's going to cost him 100 million.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest, like I said, but if we're saving money on the ground extension, Bristol City here on a Tuesday night, we won't be filling the ground.
We won't be getting half the attendance Tuesday night against Bristol City.
Yeah. And all that nice hotel and shopping centre and club shop and arena, fucking wank that off because there's no point in having all of that.
No.
I mean, I just... I actually saw some fight against Palace. I've seen nothing in here. Who's the home team? Please tell me who the home team is.
I've not known who the home team is. The place at this King Power ground that you're on about, you speak of. I think it might be the Leicester ladies because they actually probably have shockingly won more at the King Power than the men's. I'd love to see someone that could actually tell me if that's true or not because they've got to be close. I think they've got 2 wins at home. So Leicester have got, 2, 3 at best. So maybe it belongs to the women's. Maybe we need to build a whole 50. Maybe we need to prepare for next season, Chris, and just build a small 15,000-seater stadium for the championship because I just do not get it.
Yeah. Give Vestergaard and Bertrand a chance. Do you know what? We've put Amati in and dropped Suter to the fucking bench. Why not stick Vestergaard on?
That's another thing that baffles me as well.
Literally, can you believe I've just seen the goal now?
Oh, wow. Your stream is behind. My stream was about 30 seconds behind. I have mine on Do Not Disturb, so BBC couldn't ruin it for me, but I wish they would.
I mean, you can't say they don't deserve it.
No, they don't. Like I said, after the first 5 minutes, they've done nothing but deserve it. And if you're gonna let every single team in this league absolutely bitch you home and away, what's the point in turning up? You might as well just send the letter to the FA now saying void all Leicester results to a 3-0 forfeit because they'll show more effort and bottle to say they can't do the job than it would to drag it out for us. Because it's not even painful me.
What the fuck was Maddison doing?
Same thing that everybody's been doing all season, whether it's an individual mistake from Mendy, whether it's Ndidi, whether it's FaZe, whether it's Sutar, whether it's Amati, doesn't matter. Every single one of them players has made one individual mistake and we've been punished, right? Because we're trying to get the ball back, and we get a better view of it in a sense because we're watching it on the screen and we're not sat in the crowd. I know that sounds weird, right? But when you hear that crowd get up and they start to go on, then charge with it, we can see that there's nothing they're running into apart from 4 Bournemouth shirts and an old fogey called Jamie Vardy. I don't get it. Why are we trying to break away and play counter-attacking when one striker's picking it up on the halfway line and he's got four blokes that he can't run past anymore because his legs have given up on him?
We have got, I think somebody said earlier, we've got 7 defensive players. We're at home and we need to win the fucking game. Chris Waddle, I was watching Burnley because I lived in Burnley when Chris Waddle was their manager, and they renamed themselves Burnley Nil. They were that awful, and he's actually come on here, and I've got to say I agree with him. He says Leicester are woeful.
Oh no, they are right.
They've laid down and said to Bournemouth, "You can do what you want."
Yeah, like every team this season, pretty much, barring Spurs and Villa away. Mike's there. Yeah, Mike there saying the problem is even a semi-pro coach at level. Don't insult semi-pro coaches, mate. Somebody could look at our team sheets for the last 5 games and go, okay, how have they done in them 5 games? Well, they got a draw against Brentford and a loss to the other 4. Okay, maybe we change the formation. You don't need qualifications. You don't need qualifications to see that. You don't even need to be a football expert. You could just have an educated guess and go, do you think maybe putting someone else up front might work? I don't know how you do it, but, if someone said to me, you never watched football and went, maybe put 2 people up front instead of 1. It's ridiculous.
What's happening? Leicester being shite as they have been all fucking season, Statman. That's what's happening.
I'll say it. We deserve to be playing Championship football. I'll say it. If any other Leicester fans going to come out here and say, on paper we should stay up, we shouldn't go down with this squad. I don't care about going down on squad and on paper. We deserve to go down the way we play football. In fact, we will actually damage the Championship name if we play football like that in the Championship because we'll set
to me earlier. He said, "Are you worried about 2 consecutive relegations?" And I said, "No, but Scott, I take it back. Yeah, I fucking am."
Oh, I'm not worried because I'm actually quite convinced it's going to happen if this is how it's going to be. If that's how we're going to play, it's going to happen, mate. It will happen. You know what? Here's another idea, right? Admit defeat and tell all 8 players that don't want to sign an extension on their contracts and are running out at the end of the season, go and train with the under-21s. And I'll make a team out of what's left because you clearly haven't got your head up the arse for the battle. So I'm going to pick 11 players that have got a couple of years or more on their contract and I'll play them instead. Because I ain't interested in someone who's thinking, oh, well, we lose to Bournemouth, we'll be relegated by Man City, so I just won't care because I'll find a new club or my agent will find me a club. Go and do that while you're in the canteen watching the game on TV, mate, because I ain't picking you. Either show me you're at this club and wanting to help them survive, or you ain't getting played. And that goes for Maddison, that goes for Tielemans, that goes for Vardy, that goes for anybody. I don't care your stature at this club anymore. I really don't. Because believe it or not, as a fan, I really want us to stay in the fucking Premiership. I don't care if it means you go from 80 grand a week to 60 grand a week. Boo-hoo, you whore, is what I'll say to you and your money worries. Right? We pay our hard-earned money to see that. It's just disrespectful. It's disrespectful to say I earn this money and I can't be asked to turn up for you thousands of hundreds of thousands of pounds. All right, don't then. Go and play in the under-21s. And if they don't want you, go and play in the under-18s. And if they don't want you, stay at home. Because you'll show more effort and passion towards your wife and your girlfriend than you will this club. Stay away from it.
Leicester have a record of 1 draw and 8 losses when they've gone in training at half-time.
Oh, great. What did he do? So we've lost this game then. And when we go 4-0 down in the first 10 minutes against Man City, we'll be looking at losing 10-0, 11-0, 12-0. Oh, look, I'm looking forward to the rest of these games, Chris. I don't know about you. I can't wait for these games to come up.
As it stands, Southampton have got a game in hand on us. They've got 23 points. and you'd just like them to go and beat Man City. Leicester 19th on 25, Everton in 18th on 27, Forest in 17th on 28, Leeds 16th on 29, Bournemouth 15th on 30.
Won't matter, mate. Honestly, can you see anything from this game that says we're going to get a point, let alone anything? It doesn't matter if someone's ahead of us on goal difference at this point. We're not catching them all. Pure and simple.
Leeds have got a better goal difference than we have at the moment. It's embarrassing.
It is. Southampton just need to find a way to get 3 more points.
I really hope you just turned your tap on and weren't in the toilet.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that to you, mate. I know the season's going down the pisser, but I wasn't doing it literally.
Good God, I mean, yeah, you needed to go.
Yeah.
The highlight of the game so far is Brad going football, going to the toilet. I mean, right after the second half, mate. So I will see you at full time. I've got some plans for after the match, so I'll speak to you then.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I won't say I'll see you in a better mood because I don't see us getting anything from this game. So yeah, I'll speak to you later.
Yeah, take care, buddy. Cheers.
Take care.
That honestly sounded like he was going to the toilet. Yeah, that like you say, that's been the excitement. That's been the excitement. Here we go. 45 minutes of more shit. Jesse Marsh was linked with Southampton. He wanted a longer deal than he was offered at Southampton, but I can only assume he's been given assurances at Leicester. This is just... We won't, Luke. Our goal difference is absolutely not worth the paper it's written on. It's really, really not. Don't think there's been any change at half time. Can't see any sign of the clappers. Somebody said the clappers were coming back. I haven't seen any sign of them. Four goal attempts by Leicester, 7 by Bournemouth. And we haven't had even 0% of ours have been on target. Now, you see, Newcastle are 1-0 down at half-time. They've got a good manager. They made changes. Oh, here we go again. Here we go. Oh, well done, Everson. That should have been 2-0 Bournemouth then. So second half scores. Villa 0, Forest 0, Brentford 1, Newcastle 0, Fulham 0, West Ham 1, Leicester 0, Bournemouth 1, Tottenham 1, Brighton 0, Wolves 1, Chelsea 0. And we have started the second half as shit as we started the first. Well, I mean, in fact, if we're looking at comparisons, John, Ward had about 7 clean sheets just before the World Cup. So, He's doing well at the moment. Right, comments are going off. And I will come back to you at full time. Bournemouth are through again. Jesus fucking Christ. Honestly. I mean, for fuck's sake, was Castagna, stop. Nobody was absolutely... No, oh, just Christ almighty. Thank God Faye's got his foot in at the end. This defending is absolutely childlike. Oh, I mean, that fuck... Oh, my God. How did that not go in for Bournemouth? I mean, they did everything bar score there. Oh, they have got the clappers there. Apparently they have got the clappers out. Oh, good little move then from Leicester. Vardy putting it across. Just a little bit too in front of Barnes. Everson was earning his money there, I'll tell you. Just showing a replay of that. "26 of you in, please do smash the likes button and smash that subscribe as well if you are new. I'm just fed up with people giving information out before, giving spoilers out, Boris. And just because you put something in the chat, it doesn't mean that it's going to get messaged anyway. Forest down, Luke. Yeah, true. It says has scored for Villa. Thing is, Luke, there's 3 teams worse than you, and we're one of them. We need more than that. We need more than that, Anthony. Now Madison's given a foul away. So it's a free kick to Leicester. I don't even get excited by the free kicks, to be honest with you. Madison chips it in. No, fucking shit header from... and Marty, would you believe? Yeah, because of course, he should have been playing today, shouldn't he? There you go, Craig. That's irrelevant. You know when they say, where were you when we were shit? We were here watching this load of crap. Amate! Fuck's sake! Alright, you saved us that time, but it was your mistake that put us in the fucking shit in the first place. I mean, come on, you're fucking supposed to be an international footballer. And once again, it's all Bournemouth at the moment. Yeah, there's a difference between two teams, and it's desire. And at the moment, we aren't showing any of it. Fucking defending like we're just kicking it out again like we were against Palace. We're not doing anything when we got the ball. We're just having to boot it out because we're that shit. I mean, it doesn't help. Let's be honest, it doesn't help the fact that because of the success that we've just recently had over the few years since the King Power came in, struggling makes it harder. And as I said the other day, if we lose, it's a football match. If we get relegated, it's football. What happened to the team that had wrote the biggest upset in football history? Oh, they turned that shit. They got relegated. I don't know, David. It's not this the same as Rogers. So the substitution for Leicester, Iheanacho is coming on, and Daka is coming on. So it'll be interesting to see who goes off. Vardy is off. "56 minutes too late." Who else is coming off? Ricardo. I thought he was playing all right, but Ricardo's going, thank God, I've only had to play an hour of this shite. So let's see if it makes any difference at all. I don't think it will. At least we've got the ball in the Bournemouth half. Not for long, though. Oh, and then we give a foul away. And indeedy. They're making a change now for Bournemouth. Rothwell is off and Cook is on. Brighton have gone 2-1 up against Tottenham. My bloody thing gone again. Brad's on 3 points there. Right, guys, I'm gonna say this now. I am not doing a watch along next week for Manchester City. I have just had enough. I can't. I'm not going to sit here and watch us get stuffed 6 or 7-0. So there will be no watch along next week. Good save there from Neto in goal for Bournemouth from Maddison. First shot on target, 60 minutes. It's a short corner, Christensen. Chips, oh, what the bloody hell was that? It's headed back in. Oh, and it's headed down and the goalkeeper gets it. And Atro can't get to it. No, again, it's another. I say, look, I'm going to have to ban myself now. That goal's been disallowed for Brighton. I'm going to shut myself off because I obviously I can't blame you lot for doing it and then I do it. So yeah, I've got to go. I've got to go. I'm just that. I'm gonna ban myself for 5 minutes. I muted myself, guys, because I gave a goal out and it was then disallowed, which I told somebody off for earlier. So I muted myself. I'm wasted, aren't I? I am totally wasted on this show. Oh, dear. Oh, that's an idea. That is an idea. So I said to my wife, do you want to go shopping next Saturday? I don't think if I had about 20 cans of cider, it would help me cope, Lena. So the scores at the moment: Man United beat Everton 2-0 this morning. It's Aston Villa 1, Nottingham Forest 0. Brentford 1, Newcastle 2. Fulham 0, West Ham 1. Leicester 0, Bournemouth 1. Tottenham 1, Brighton 1. Wolves 1, Chelsea 0. Like I said, Gray, I'm not even going to do a watch along. Oh, look, sorry, guys, but number 10 for Bournemouth there, doing a Harry Kane. He was holding his thigh, and he wasn't even touched. And if he was going to be touched, it was his foot. Yeah, De Zerbi and Stellini have both got red cards. I'm sorry, whoever your number 10 is, Craig and Max, is Harry Kane in disguise. Put myself on mute. I'm leaving the bloody country, Anthony. Tottenham fans are singing from a Pochettino. Is it, are we on telly next Saturday? 3-1 to Newcastle. Another free kick to Leicester. I mean, I don't think Pochettino would come to Leicester, right? Let me put that out there now. So I'm not sort of saying that he's going to come to Leicester and not onto Tottenham, but why would he go to Tottenham? Chip in, and again, it's just headed out there by Bournemouth defenders. Are we by George? No, it's a 5:30 kickoff next Saturday night. 5:30 kickoff. Therefore, it will be on Sky. Do you know what, Craig? If you fancy a couple of beers, why not? You know, guys, anybody who was watching me may remember a while ago I was actually on GB News. This Sunday, 7:40, I've got to talk to this guy from Bournemouth on Talk TV. It's nothing like kicking a man when he's down, is there? So check this out, 7:40 Sunday night on Talk TV on the Mark Saggers Sunday Night Club. I'll be trying to make some excuse for Leicester. Are you allowed to swear on telly at 7:40 at night? Asking for a friend. Yeah, we'll speak before then. Is there anywhere sort of in between? I don't know where. I don't know where in Bournemouth you are. You probably don't even know where in Poole I am. Lino, GB News Pass. I don't know whether Craig's been on the Talk TV before, and it's a normal thing they do on a Sunday night. I used to do a lot of Talk Sport when we won the Premier League, and I do occasionally do the Sunday show with Max Rushton and Barry Glendinning on Talk Sport, but on Talk Radio. I can't swear. You're in the posh area. You're in the posh. You're not exactly a million miles away from me because I'm Poole Central. So, yeah, we'll definitely. That isn't right. I tell you what, I'm going to. I have such a busy social life. I will put that on. And everybody, do not forget as well. Next Friday night, I'll be doing a chat with Jim Melrose, ex-Leicester City player, 1980 to 82. Played with Gary Lineker. Somebody asked him to the Georgian. Problem is, it's going to be absolutely packed, Craig. Absolutely packed on a Saturday night. Well, it won't be full of Man City fans because they can't even fill their own pubs up. Ladies and gentlemen, due to the fact that Leicester City are so shit, there will be no watch-along tomorrow. Barnes is off, Tete is on. Barnes is off, injured, I believe. He looked injured. I love Hot Fuzz, and I absolutely love it. If I'm going to say, probably my favourite film of all time. 71 minutes gone. So also, Unchu is in the crowd with Tielemans. He's probably sat there thinking, I won't wait to get away from this place. And Dewsbury Hall sat there thinking, hey, get yourself sent off. You don't have to play with this load of shite. This is just, it's totally embarrassing. And this is the problem. You see, this is the real problem. My potential got up and left a long time ago, Lena. I think it was. Leicester are asking questions, apparently. What are those questions? How the fuck do we get a point? Chris Waddle says, Barnes straight down the tunnel. Madison will play his left-hand side and Tete on the right with two up front. They are asking questions, really. It's a corner straight away there from Madison on the left. And I thought they'd put Tete on the left because Tete can play on the left. Company has done excellently. He has done a fantastic job. I tell you what, when we go down, we are not going to come back up like Burnley have done. Tete takes a shot and it is wide. We're not going to do a Burnley. Not at all. Haaland starts for Manchester City. It was a good strike, but it just was not on target. I think he was obviously trying to find the bottom right corner. Yeah, probably, Mike. I can't even defend it. Yeah. 15 minutes. Can you say Bournemouth don't deserve it? No. But we'll be honest with you, probably they just on the edge of things, just probably deserve it. Big Frank's consistent. He's come back to Chelsea and he's got them losing. Oh, for fuck's sake. Christensen just passes to his teammate in the Space Centre. If you're going to have a shot from outside the box, make sure it's on fucking target. At least it's one of their defenders. Guys, remember, please subscribe and smash those likes. It does really help the channel. In 24 likes. Can we get that up to 30 by the end of the show? Pratt looks like he could be coming on. Again, I think he should have been on from the start. But look, you know, Samara has played so well and had such an impact on the game, hasn't he? Not. Bournemouth come away down the far side. Lovely little 1-2. Give and take. Leicester are being cut open again here. Could this be another goal? Oh, good defending by FaZe. And Everson just keeps it in. What a lovely move, though, from Bournemouth, I have to say. Absolutely lovely. True, Chris. True. Chris, have you had trouble with your Twitter again? Because it keeps... I know, you know, every now and again you keep unfollowing. And you don't, but the Twitter does. Saint, we don't need a goal. We need a fucking miracle, mate. We need a fucking miracle. I think Kelly, somebody's just got booked. Not sure who it was. Kelly from Bournemouth. I knew his mother, Grace. Oh, that was a... Oh, that's going to be a booking at least for the Bournemouth player. No, it wasn't. I don't think it was a sending off, but he took Sumari out. What card? Yeah, it's a booking. It's the booking. I think you can say that Smith took one for the team there. Fair enough, Chris. Yeah, I think we've got each other on Instagram. I'll message you about the Formula One. Yeah, I saw Mike. Yeah, I'll sort it out, obviously, probably tomorrow, if I'm honest with you. So Pratt's come on. "15 minutes and I get 3 points. Tottenham and Brighton, just play out the draw, please." I've got to be honest with you, Chris, I never did it. I was exactly the same as you. I didn't do it. I just could not. I actually got up to watch it, but I just couldn't be asked to get up earlier and set it all up. So no, mate, I didn't do that one either. It's Azerbaijan at the end of the month, mate. We'll do something for that. We'll do a preview before and the watch along if you want, mate. But obviously you're on Instagram, so bear with me because I'm not on Instagram as much as I'm on the others. I've only got a small following on there, but yeah, I'll message you and we'll get something sorted, mate. But yeah, I wasn't getting up that early to see. I mean, I actually said that it wasn't all Max Verstappen. It kind of, there was 3 starts or something, wasn't there? It was an incident-packed race, shall we say? Look, we've got about 11 minutes to go. Leicester fans are looking pissed off, and I don't blame them. I really, really, really don't blame them. Wolves are hanging on. They're still winning 1-0 at Chelsea. It's a corner for Bournemouth. Well, cheers, Chris. Had to renew my F1 thing. So they stopped it. Payment didn't go through. And wow. And that has got to be the longest corner I've ever seen. It nearly ended up at the other corner flag. It's gone out for a goal kick to Leicester. Yeah, my payment didn't go through. I don't know why, because I haven't changed anything. Anyway, I've now I've paid it for the year. Saved myself about £7. Probably, Chris. Yeah, probably. They do like to make they're like the referees of the race world, aren't they? They like people to let you know they're there. Leicester can't get the ball away at the moment. It is all Bournemouth on the far side. Long shot in, but it hits Faze and comes out. Samari's got it, but he's tackled. Bournemouth still got it now. Christensen and the number 10. Christensen just boots it anywhere. Goes out for throw into Bournemouth. It is desperate now. Oh, Tottenham, for bloody hell's sake. I had 3 points on you then. Now you've just given 3 points to Brad. Oh, Kelechi Iheanacho there was through. No, it was Daka. Daka it was. And I thought it was Kelechi Iheanacho because I thought Daka would have been quicker. It was unlucky not to get it. No, they're not, Saint. But the question you've got to ask yourself is, if you'd been in from the start, you will have known what we did with the score predictions. And we do a score prediction show on this channel. And I'd got it down as a 1-1 draw. Bournemouth away, got a chance here. No, good defending. No, oh! I can see a goal coming for Bournemouth. Oh, what would you sooner talk about, Saint? This load of shit that's playing in blue, or Brighton who are playing in blue and white? I tell you what I'd sooner talk about. But no, that is why. I get a point for that, yes, but I'd have got 3 at 1-1. And instead of giving 3 to Brad. Dark cloud, mate. It's a fucking thunderstorm. And I had 2-0 down for United earlier, and I changed it at the last minute to 3. Yeah, it says here, Bournemouth have weathered the storm. They are managing the game and slowing the game down. It's up to Leicester to raise it. We've got about 5 minutes left. We couldn't raise it if we had fucking Viagra in the half-time tea. Again, it's all Bournemouth at the moment. You had 21 shots in the first half, Mike, which was the same as Palace had against us. So you thank you for that, because we now don't hold that record on our own. Everton share it with us. Yeah, you're right, Chris. They're too Spursy, aren't they? Substitute now for Bournemouth. Making the most, obviously, of the time. Semenyak replaces Solanke. As it says here, he's been a handful for Leicester. I think the whole bloody team has. You're quite right, James. You are quite right. Yeah. It's just embarrassing. Totally and utterly embarrassing. Chris Waddler says here, going off this game, you've got to say it's looking worrying for Leicester. They've put subs on, they've changed systems, but they heavily rely on Barnes and Maddison for creativity. Yes, because we won't play bloody Pratt. Yeah, at least Christensen is showing some sort of fire in his belly. He's trying to get the crowd going. Crowd is saying, fuck off. We don't want to watch this shit. Just get it over with. They're good coming out now and trying to get the crowd geeing up. 6 minutes. 6 minutes left. A lot of the Leicester fans are leaving. Let's be honest with you. Who can blame them? All it means is we've got 6 more minutes of this shite to watch. I just... Yeah, thank you, Chris. Yeah, I just can't be arsed anymore. I really can't. "92 minutes gone. None of the games are finished yet by the look of it." Yeah, it says Leicester have been pretty woeful today. What's this today shit? We've been pretty woeful all fucking season. And now we've got some more Bournemouth play acting. We wouldn't have been any worse off, Boris, would we? That wasn't a foul. He was climbing all over the player. Well, it was KDH last week. It was Madison this week. I hope you're proud of yourselves, guys. Is he going to be adding more time on? Paul, we just need somebody that's in that isn't a Rodgers clone. Daka looks pissed off. We will. We so will.
Well, his head was on the spin. As you say, it's a shame really for Tate that he doesn't keep himself on.
I want to see if there's booing at the end.
The majority of the supports are going to go home unhappy and worrying just where Leicester City's future lies.
Who knows where it lies?
What they've got to do here is keep the ball in this part of the pitch. What's happened here? He's got Bournemouth a corner, has he?
He should have got you a corner. A long ball back into the box that is just headed clear, as they have done all afternoon, by Bournemouth. Certainly doesn't lie in the Premier League. It's all over. It's all over. Newcastle have won, West Ham have won, Bournemouth have won.
Stadium. It finishes Leicester City 0, Bournemouth
1. 24 points. How many do you honestly think we're going to get, Boris? We won't even get the 4. Aston Villa have just scored a second against Nottingham Forest. All is not lost. At least we might still have a derby if we go down. I mean, I think you are, Luke, unfortunately, mate. I think you are. I really... What is the... You know, I mean... This has to sit at top store. I'm sorry, but... I don't see where else it sits, to be honest with you. Have we got that many, Randy? I didn't think we'd got that many. Look, there's the table. 25 points. Leeds have got 29, and they've still got a game in hand on us. We're going to be doing the post-match at 7:30, but I'm going to do a different stream before that. So look out for it. Probably in about half an hour. Guys, I'm not going to sit here and talk about it because I'm just so fucking pissed off. I will see you probably in about half an hour for the first show, and probably at 7:30 if we do one for the post-match. Well done to Bournemouth. You just about deserved it. I mean, a draw probably would have been fair because you weren't that sort of much better than us, and it was we had to set the goal up for you, but fair play to you. Once you got that goal, you never let us anywhere near scoring, and when you did, Neto, he pulled off some good saves. Well done, Bournemouth. Leicester, did anybody have to get to Bristol? See you later.
Thanks for watching. These videos are tremendous. You better like them too, or I'll be back.
This podcast is proud to be part of the TalkSport Fan Network. TalkSport. Powered by fans.
That's all, folks.
Thanks for watching Leicester Till I Die. This is Chris saying goodbye, and see you next time.
I'm looking for Dr. Goodhead.